between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They'll throw it on first down, trying to get to it. And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when three-time All-American David Pollack played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises, the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at on every snap.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Thank you.
Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, this goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of the names, a bunch of the storylines. And speaking of storylines, how about the mascot for Georgia? Literally trying to bite an Auburn wide receiver. That's how real this rivalry is.
Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
Got his man, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Line getting set on second down. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Back open in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Off the play fake. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up second down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Bulldogs pulled one out of the fire and beat Auburn in a close one the last time these two met.
Yeah, it was a really good one in the Deep South's oldest rattle. We've seen so many great games in this matchup, and that was one of them. But Georgia came away with it, and Auburn got to think about that for a whole year.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him. That loss a week ago, called on just once. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Tap. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Auburn. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Georgia comes quickly to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Using his legs to buy some time. And as he throws. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
It's a good young lesson for all young receivers out there. Never jump up and down waving your hands trying to get the attention of the quarterback, because guess what? All you're doing instead is getting the attention of the defense. They're able to run over and get the INT.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. On the run, it's Cobb. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Georgia, 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Ball in the air, intercepted. Looking for more room. The 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Now here news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the lone running back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Yeah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Wants to throw on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And that would have been a big third down conversion, but you got to know where you're at on the field. He made the catch, but out of bounds. Now this sets up a decision time for fourth down.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Quarterback checking the play. And off to Jones. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to get it through the air. Gets rid of it.
Oh, he held on?
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Power football with the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back.
Good job, War Eagle.
Wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
Last play was a near disaster.
Bless you.
Dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And let's check in with Kevin.
Studio. Kevin. All right, guys.
Rolled out.
What else is happening in college football this weekend? Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Fresno State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not
God.
here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Toss to the outside. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The play action fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Ooh, Lisa Leslie's on this?
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. 2nd interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him, and nobody's close. Can anyone catch him?
Oh.
Before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come.
They just don't. What is it, like the big play or just all around just trash?
Playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Humphreys. Pulled down for the tackle. Georgia going up tempo.
Good job.
You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
They go for vertical, and I love that play call. This is one of the best receivers in the country. This play's tailor-made for him. He does a great job with the route. He understands coverages, and he's got a great catch radius. What a good play call for this particular play.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership.
And the ball, inviting disaster. Oh, looks like
Dang, Chelsea Gray had 12. Courtney 12. Tiffany Hayes had 10. Sabrina 8.
Take
a picture.
But how about the offense? Getting back on it, turning
Oh.
what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
we're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Getting some heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing good tackle, and offenses just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where he flashes a little bit of that Nick Fairley ability.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Goes to the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, love the big hits. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
1st down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Bringing the heat. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And off to Jones. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A little time left.
Thank you. I was about to say.
Find his man, and they'll give up the football on down.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Hit the afterburners, kid. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
On second down, looking again to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
Yeah, and that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Evans. He took the risk, bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then the defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football-type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good
Oh, come on.
The defense wrestles him to the ground. Georgia going up tempo.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number 1. Understanding late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 3rd. That's caught. It's Cobb. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Trying play action. Unloads it left. Finds a man by himself.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Oh, God. Oh, great heavens.
The clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this.
Folks, we're dealing with our technical issues right now. This is 4-6. Next to it, Stewart 2 on the block. And then we're going to Stewart are so good. Getting to another how they prevent the two-man game. 4 field goals from this, 3 assists in this commercial-free first quarter. Solomon trying to squeeze it home. Doesn't stay here. 12 seconds on the shot clock for Panthers. It's not a good variety of and I think that's really important for both of these teams to continue to utilize that with the size that they have and the strength with some of these players. They can score in multiple ways. Probably coming off the summer, 42 points, 6 goals, 5 assists, turnover. That's right. Made the adjustment from Temple. That's where going to. Jackson bottom of the 3. They switch in trouble. Scores anyway. That's a tough game. She had 2 longer off of that possession. Jackson averaging 12 points per game here at Unrivaled. Rookies of this FW class are here with Vince. Jackson again. This time on the left side. We'll start with this. Now Harrington into timeout. We'll stay right here in this commercial-free first quarter. No Carrington, no Lloyd, no problem so far. Well, that's a part of it, and I think you're seeing that Charlie and Jackson, and she's one of the 4 rookies in this league, and she's an individual coming in that has been very authoritative and assertive in how she's trying to work the score. We got to execute on offense. We messed up the first one, and then we haven't gone on our ball streak yet. Okay, with Luke, we got to execute the game plan. And right here, snap punch. If you don't have it, who will be this high level? Okay? Get the bucket. Hey, we got black and white stuff.
It feels alright. On the hand of the left side. You know it, baby. Okay, BG. Yo, 85 throw power is nasty.
Multi-year-old, multi-time champion. Player held to the NBA as Reiner goes to work this time. On the right side. Playing through the post. That's where the strength is. Ricky Reiner, a 2-time scoring champion, 9-time All-Star, 3-time Olympic gold medalist. And to be said for Brianna Stewart. She gets hit one free throw for 2 points coming up for Stewart. That's not where you pick and choose when you want to run with this low down, how you're running sets, how you're running the flow. And I think that's the transformation process for all these players, all of these coaches. Because they can all play in multiple ways, but how you protect your opponent, I think that's what you're seeing.
What the hell?
For 2 points. She's 3 for 5 on the young season.
She's a champion.
Stewart gets a rest. In comes Althea Edwards. So much length on this team, Sarah. Edwards, of course, at 5'8", but then everyone else is at least 6'2". A tough side. And how do you use that to your advantage, especially when you're seeing this with Reiner after they've gone through quite a bit? Heineman has checked into the game, turns on the tail, and gets hammered.
One thing that football players and basketball are like is when they get a penalty on him, they be so surprised. They're like, "What? Me? Foul? Me no foul."
Teammates with Courtney Williams and Houston Collier of the Minnesota Lynx help them off their bench to the WNBA Finals. Phantom within 8. Solid again, low defensively, right up Jackson's grill. Rakia Jackson step back, three, swirls in. Jackson's a big from everywhere. And what you love is that she started it by an act and now the outside shot back like Reiner on the offensive glass moves it back in. Reiner with 6 points, exceptional minutes here in the first off the bench. Edwards with a hustle play. By this. And Jackson 11 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Bill Hayes is going to be out there. This team has scored just 62 points per game. Stewart is set to check in next whistle. Somali wants to take Jackson one-on-one. Uses the ball and lays it in anyway. This is what you love about the game, the opportunity to play. You got the players on the weak side, and then they one-on-one situation where Somali takes control. On the dribble drive, a jump ball. Use the possession arrow and unrivaled to determine who gets it next. No actual jump ball, so ball back to Phantom. And there's been a little bit more of a
Hi, boy.